Well, I'm working here on a design where the base information has come from AutoCAD. We've converted a DWG file into a DXF and brought it into gCADPlus. Let's have a look at the layers. Notice the architect here has used a large number of layers and has gone to the trouble of assigning every different layer in this set a different colour. Now that's a really complex way to work, and it can give us difficulty in the gCADPlus environment. If I cancel from there, and if we look in here and select, say, that piece of text, let's zoom in, it's on a layer called A floor level text. So if we go and find A floor level text, it's set to colour yellow. And because I happen to be working with a white background here, which is my preference, but it may not be yours, yellow is difficult to see. And what I'd be inclined to do is to change that colour there from yellow to, let's double click it, to colour 7, which is this one here, which is the default colour. So if we go OK now, can you see that text stands out? Now you might argue that's a little too dark, but it certainly stands out a lot better. So there's obviously a decrease in level there. This yellow line here is on a level called A floor level. So let's find that one, A floor level, colour 51, and we can do something similar, but you might want to have it a slightly, pick one of the colours like 253, which will soften it so we can certainly see it now. It doesn't stand out as much as the DN did. So you do need to watch the colours that are being assigned to particular layers. These are the rubbish bins, which seem to be on a layer called QSPCQ, which, my goodness, from my point of view, that's a really complex naming system. Our preference is to throw as much as you can on layer 0, and if you need to move entities onto another layer when you finish the design, do it at the end of the process. So here we are, colour 91. Let's put that one back to 252. We can still see it clearly. Doesn't dominate when it goes to print, and we're in business. If you had a drawing such as this one, you might opt for, when you go print, if it was a working drawing, not one for the client, you might want to force all colours to black when you go to print. Enough of that. Let's dive in here and let's just take the time to, this little symbol here is for Pilus Caveriana, the compact form, and let's imagine that the client here likes a very formal arrangement. I can go into drawing settings. Let's unselect that first. Drafting settings, and I can say polar tracking, or put it on, and we'll make the distance step 1500. Let's now say OK to that. Now when I pick the symbol for the pear, I can copy, click in its base point, 1500, 1500, 1500, and 1500. Then if I wanted to, I could repeat that and go into drafting settings again, and I could change this here to, let's say, half of that, 750. Just try that, and this is going to become some sort of fill-in like a lamandra, and we can copy it, and we can copy it 750 like so to get quite a tight border. Can you see that the drafting settings and polar tracking can help a lot? We might want to put some climbers along the wall here for greater effect. So you can edit a drawing very easily, but you do need to keep your eye on what's come across from AutoCAD. It may not be what you expect if you've long been used to drafting with gCADPlus.